All right, here we go. All right, so Michael, you prepped the prep on the beginning. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you try and just lift up and then come straight down? Right, but what's the first sound you want out of them? Describe it to me.
An audible breath.
No, the first sound out of them. What do you want to hear? What's the quality of their first tone?
A rich, warm, bright tone.
Great. Can you take a breath that will inspire us to play that sound instead of... Totally different. There you go. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. All right, now try the intro again. Nope. Michael, much better on the first sound. You still want to go out. All you have to do is go straight up.
Okay.
So practice the preparatory initiation, straight up, boom. Now in the 3/8, everyone, that is not in 1. It's in 3. If you go in 1, the ensemble will step all over themselves. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, go.
Okay.
Okay? Let's go on to the end of that particular excerpt. So what beat does Nikki play on?
2.
2. Great. And where do you need to prep in order for her to play on 2?
1, 1.
Right. So which way do you move?
1, 2.
Which way does 1 rebound in 3/4? Sort of.
1, 2.
Does it rebound straight up, everybody? Not quite. Where does it rebound? In a little bit. So if you look at Nikki and go 2 instead of 2, she might play with more confidence. Try it. Right on the flute solo. All right, so how did you like the start? Better?
It was better.
Nikki, did you like it better? Perfect. The start of it was much, much better. When you get to the ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, those are all compound beats, everyone. So those have to be taller than your simple beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, small, 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 small. Because those are simple subdivisions, right? So Michael, you're not giving us enough space during that. So watch on the video and see if you can pick that up. Okay, we got to go on. Here's the Candide. How'd it go?
Better than I expected.
Okay.
It makes sense.
What were you doing at the end there?
I forgot where it stops.
Ah, you
Trying
need,
to stay out.
you need to study the score more.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just work on your first breath, and then we're going to move on, because I don't want to spend time in the middle of it, because it's just not ready to be performed for the group. So what kind of sound do you want that first breath sound to sound like?
Light and bouncy, but not too big.
Not too big?
Right.
Okay. Go ahead and give us the breath and the arm motions that are going to give us the sound you want. If you breathe to play your tuba, what dynamic are you going to play?
Pianist.
Okay. What's their dynamic?
Usually right.
It doesn't say, but it's at least forte.
Okay.
Okay? And it's a full brass section of an orchestra. How loud is that going to be? Pretty darn loud.
Yeah.
So can you give us a breath that's going to show us that? There you go. Try the beginning. Did you like their sound better?
Yeah.
I loved their sound this time. See? As a conductor, you actually have a lot of influence over the sound in the way you set it up. Before you even give a downbeat, the breath can really influence the sound, and that's what you just saw and heard. Okay? Let's go on to the high note. Can you describe that first sound that you want?
Darker.
Perfect. Let's see it. Allegro. Are you going allegro?
Not quite.
Not even close. Okay, allegro. two measures. For MADAs, how much time should they get? At the very, very least, everyone. What'd you say, Jenna? At least 1.5 times their original value. You actually were shorter than the written half notes on your values. Can you be really patient during the first two half notes that you have in measures 1 and 2? Try just the first 2 bars. And by the way, I liked your breath a lot. Could you lower your plane so that that darker, deeper sound that you talked about can resonate here instead of up here? This is brighter. This is darker. Try. Wait. Yeah, you're still beating time in the fermata. It's bum, bum, ba, sustain, don't move. Except remember, we're going to move like this, but you're not going to beat time.
Okay.
Or like this. Set yourself up for the next one. All right, try it. That was in time.
Okay.
Longer. Patience. Go again. You got to give a release. You never gave the release. You went like this. That's not enough. So sustain, release.
Okay.
One more time. It's way longer than you think it is. How was that? That was a true fermata. That was it. All right, so that pay that much attention to detail on the rest of your thing before the next time I see you. Okay? All right, good. Thanks.
Thank you.
So we have Eric.